Hello, Taurus. How's it going, guys? If you're watching this, then you're either cross-watching because somebody else is a Taurus, or you yourself are a Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Venus. I always ask you to check your Venus because we emote with our Moon and we love with our Venus. So it's not all about the star sign. So we're here. We've convened with Spirit here today to ask what is coming up, what is new in love, what's coming, who's coming, when's it coming, what sort of energies are abound regarding love for single Taureans. And I'm going to shuffle behind the camera because I say this in other videos, but if you could see where I sit behind it, my arms will be outstretched, so I'll just go everywhere. So I'm going to quickly shuffle behind camera. We've got a jumping bean already. Oh my gosh, we've got another jumping bean. Righty ho, let's keep going. And what's coming up in love for my gorgeous Taurus the Bulls? Did you notice I got your horned thing out? This is really a sheep, but this applies to, I would say, Capricorn, Aries and Taurus. Look at the horns on it. It's an Icelandic sheep, apparently, but you could be a bull if you wanted it to. Wow, they're very similar, aren't they? How peculiar. And they're very similar too. So you're playing, you've got a cross comparison thing going on. What's coming up for love for single Taurus' spirit? Let's have a final card. Oh, actually, there's two more that want to come out. So we'll just lay them out. They want to come out. Oh, look at that. Spirit wanted me to pull these out clearly to tell you that it's all right. There's a happy ending because there's a lot of strange energy around here. So let me just tune in with this. Temperance is Sagittarius. Not necessarily, but very much could be. And this particular one has a little smile on her face as she's dipping her toe into the emotional waters. And that's how you've got to be, you know, when it comes to love. Because if you're too needy, you push it away and stuff like that. So she's just having fun with it, dipping her toe in the emotional waters. I think that's going to be you, but also it could be the person coming in. We'll find out in a minute. Bear with me. We've got, okay, 5 of Swords and 5 of Cups. Okay, 5 energies here. You might be a life path 5, which would make you a Hierophant, which is very much the Taurus card. So, anyway, okay, this is a love reading. I'm just getting into it, guys. I'm just sort of reading the energy. And I'm feeling battling, I'm feeling pulling and pushing energy straight away. But this person maybe isn't particularly serious about love, or perhaps it's you that isn't particularly serious about love. But there'll be someone coming in and it'll make you incredibly happy. Well, there's a cup of emotional joy on its way to you. Let's put it that way. And it will be physically brought to you in 3D. It's something someone will say or do. They will come and bring you this Ace of Cups. But before that, I mean, it could be that person. But before that, we've got a trial and tribulation to go through. You've got to stop looking back to the past and let go. And you've got to find this urge inside you guys to move forward. Tarot is really, really a manifestation tool. It will check your energy. And where you've been going wrong is just looking back a little bit too much. But it's not your fault. Sometimes the planets want us to do that so we can deal with karma. Sometimes we have to look back to face our shadow side. But now he's got this idea of moving forward. He's got this burning passion in the future. He realises it's not too far away. And, it's just a case of taking that leap towards what makes your heart sing and what makes your heart soar. And they realise it's not too far away. You feel pretty exposed when it comes to this because it's like you're going to have to open your heart and expose your thoughts and feelings, which is not something you do a lot, or not something you're altogether comfortable doing. This is about sort of just battling and drama. To me, this is a card of drama and conflict. but you're just trying to win a war all the time. My mugwort's going everywhere again. So you're just trying to win a war all the time, but there's this great sense of balance coming in. And I'll find out in a minute with clarifiers whether that's a person. I do think it is, to be honest with you. I think this could be your person. But they might not tell you that they're into you for a while, even though they're coming in quite soon. We'll find out more about this soon. Okay, the energy on the bottom row, you've got 2 and 6 and 7. I'm sorry, 2 and 9 and 7. I'm just wondering where the 6 was in my mind. So you want them all lined up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've got almost all the ones here. All right. I do exaggerate, but you've got a lot of wands. I do think that it's a Sagittarius coming in. I really do, guys. It's something to do with a fire sign. It's a fire sign. It doesn't have to be their sun. It could be their moon and Venus, as I say. But this is incredibly similar energy to that. Except it's not the same. He's got this passion to look forward to and knows it. And about ready to go and find it. Kind of not bothered about old past things. And it's not about forgetting to be grateful for the ones you have. It's like, there are greener pastures over there. That is where your heart lies. That's this particular card's depiction. I'm an intuitive reader, guys. So anyway, look, he's a lot more like thinking about the past and what he used to have and how great it was. And he's charged up with energy of like what he's had before. This guy's more prepared to walk forward, if you know what I mean. More prepared to step into his new reality. And that's when the Sagittarius, or whoever this is, comes along with a great sense of balance. And what we need to learn in life is to balance out, moderation, so we don't get burnt or drown in our own emotions. But this fire sign isn't the sort to want to burn you. They want this temperance, they want this balance with you. But I think they've got a tendency to say and do things that leave you feeling a bit battle wounded and a bit scarred by it all. There's something going on here with regards to him being all battle wounded and scarred. You could just walk away. But in this particular depiction, in this deck, his wands of life are actually on fire. The little flowers are on fire. So yeah, the passion could be something that you're really frightened of, and you're keeping yourself in a prison of your own mind, and you're a prison of your own making, worrying about this passion. This is a really complicated reading, Taurus. I don't think you have a simple love life at all. I think you make it hard on yourself sometimes, and you've got to be right. I don't want to be horrible. It's nothing, we've all got these elements in us. Everyone's flawed, and it's not a bad thing. You're who you are, and you're beautiful and perfect as you are, and don't ever forget it, guys. But when I say something like that, it's not like a cuss or anything. I'm not cussing Taureans. I have a Taurus moon, for anyone who wondered. But anyway, very much a sort of stubborn streak when you've got to be right. And you do believe you're right. It's not like you have to be. Sometimes you can't believe how stupid everyone seems around you when they're not actually doing exactly what you decided was right. I think you weave your own web of life, and sometimes it can get a bit like scary. And you've done it. You've done it yourself, and you're like, you walk around thinking, oh, blimey, I've done this. And and you know how you built this cage, and the cage is on fire, But I don't think this person is going to put you in that cage at all. I feel like they're going to come along, but you're already like this, and you're not changing, but they don't want you to change. They don't want to change you. And that's really refreshing to you. You're refreshed by that feeling of somebody not wanting to change you, guys. And this is a beautiful, beautiful feeling. And if you stuck with me already through the last 9 minutes 45, then thank you for doing that. Sometimes the message, takes a little while to sort of come in. You've had an especially complicated one. Sometimes it just reels off. But this one is complex, and you've got complex feelings. That's why you're emotionally intelligent. You get burnt and hurt easily. And I feel like, Taurus, you've got this beautiful person coming in who's going to encourage you to get a sense of moderation when you drink or do anything to excess. It's just an example, drinking. But literally, like, you're going to get this sense of someone who is, they're happy to hang around with them indoors and go out sometimes. It's like a balance, and you don't have too many arguments because you really don't. You really are done with all that. You really don't like it, but you've got a lot of inner torment, a lot of drama. You worry about the things that you've done before and stuff, and the actions you've taken in the past, and things that have happened to you in life. You're only starting to realise now that you've put yourself in those situations because of your reaction to the things that happen. It goes for all of us, guys, and that's what we have to wake up to. And it's so hard, but obviously, to understand that we're doing it all in every moment. This person's going to help you with that. Yes, they're spiritual, and I think you're spiritual too, but in such a way that you just believe in magic and take miracles for granted. You actually really believe in miracles. So anyway, I think this person's going to come along into your life quite soon, although maybe not as a lover or anything like that. You may just know them on the peripherals of your life, but you've got a lot to go through before that. I just think that you've still got to clear away some karmic past hurts, but this person's going to really help you with that. They're going to help you see that you create your own life. You've beat all the odds to get where you are today, and you're proud of yourself. And this is someone in a similar place in life to you in that respect. They've also got this dark side, and they feel the urge to battle and stuff. They have inner turmoil themselves. I think you mirror each other in a lot of ways. I do think they're going to come in with a strong offer for you. They're like dead set on you being the one. They're dead set that you're the one. But it's not for some time down the line. It's not straight away. You might know them for a while. All right? I think it's a Sagittarius coming in, as I say. But it could be one of the other fire signs, Leo or Aries, or any of those things in their Venus. I had a jumper, and it's the Tower reversed, guys. This relationship is going to feel like, what happens when the Tower is reversed? It's like all the bad stuff's falling out, all right? Sorry, I was literally picking up the other jumper that fell out. Oh, and it's Wheel of Fortune. It fell like that. I'm turning it around like that. If you're wondering about reversals, if it had fallen like that, I'd turn it around like that. This is reversed. Wheel of Fortune reversed, kind of like saying luck isn't on your side in a way, but this suggests otherwise, and I know why, all right? Whatever this is about, which we'll find out in a minute, it's going to feel terrible, but it's going to be for the best. I mean, the Tower might as well be the right way, because that's what that means anyway, to me. But all the bad stuff's falling out, and it could seem major when it really isn't major. It's not major because it's in reverse. Major Arcana card in reverse, saying to me it's not as major as you think it is, whatever this issue may be. And you're going to feel like luck's not on your side because you're trying so hard to break these old patterns. And I don't think you've ever really felt lucky in love, because every time you do, they hurt you. And I think they've kind of like other people have hurt you in the past, but like you're so beautiful and brave because you still believe in this joy of life and love. You really enjoy your life, I feel like, Taurus, when you're not overthinking things, that is. I think you might get bouts of like anxiety or depression. You think too much, something like that. But it was passes, and then there's this fabulous feeling like you beat all the odds, and then you're really proud of yourself. I think you're going through that at the moment, and within halfway through this sort of next phase of sort of karmic dealing with, so to speak, facing your shadow side, going through whatever you're going through, you'll be like halfway through it, and this person comes into your life and sort of starts to heal you and starts to take some of those ones away. All right. I mean, it could be that some of the ones they take away seemed like something you were clinging on to in life, but you shouldn't have been. So bear that in mind. When this person comes along, they may guide you towards letting go of something you hadn't possibly thought of getting low of, letting go of before. But I think you should listen to them and perhaps try it. I'm not saying you're a hoarder or anything like that, but you'll know what it is you have to let go of when they suggest letting go of it. And it gives you an uncomfortable feeling. I don't think it's a good thing to hang on to the stuff. It's a good idea to let it all fall away. All right? Next section. Coming up, we've got Two of Pentacles. You know this is a love reading, right, Spirit? Right, I think you're going to have more than you can cope with, emotion-wise. Because it's not been a while. Like, you give your heart quite freely, I think, Taurus. I think you do give your heart quite freely, but when you've done that in the past, it's like people stamp all over it. And you feel like your heart's so good and strong and loving. And, I mean, you've got Two Pentacles here because you're an earth sign and you're a woodland god and all that stuff. So, the Two of Pentacles is basically indicating that, you know, you've got that connectedness, that groundedness to earth. But it's saying to me that, yeah, this is going to be like an overdose of love for you. Like double the amount you can handle, the emotion, double the amount of emotion that you can handle. It's literally like too much for you. It's too much. You won't even fit in your cup anymore. And you're just like literally clinging on to it all, knowing that there's like hope in the darkness, because you can see the potential of this romance. It didn't start off as a romance. It probably started out as a friendship or literally an acquaintance. I see it as being someone on the sidelines of your life, like an acquaintance even, someone you vaguely know, that you hardly know. But they find you very attractive. And I think you find them attractive as well. I think it's completely mutual. So they start studying you, guys. They start they want to please you so much. You make them really happy. That's what's going on here. I'm feeling this I'm like seeing a couple where, I'll tell you what's going on. They make you so happy. You make them so happy with your depth and your ability to, your emotional intelligence is what turns this person on. And they're going to be studying you for a while, hanging out with you for a while, and going through some stuff with you. And they're going to be your friend. They're going to move from acquaintance to friend before anything happens between you. They're going to study you for quite a long time, I think, before anything happens, before they say and come towards you. But yeah, it ends in ultimate joy, but I think it's a bit too much for you guys. I think you Taureans need to say things like, affirm that you deserve great love. Say, I deserve great love. I am always chosen. These are your affirmations, your homework, guys. Honestly, because it will help you not feel like that when the time comes along. Because isn't that what we're here for? We're here to avoid the pitfalls and catastrophes that could get in the way of our own happiness. Tarot is a manifestation tool. I want to ask Spirit, first of all, what should we find out? Let's find out when this person is coming in. What? Okay. I mean, King is usually I would say that it's within the next, well, this is a timeless reading. It depends when you're watching this, but I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that you're going to meet this person in the winter. Like at the end of when all the leaves have just fallen off the last tree. I've literally just got an image of that. It's not even really to do with the cards. I'm just intuiting that from somewhere. With regards to when these cards actually spell out indecision and deciding when, it's up to you to decide, like when you're ready, basically. That's what Spirit's saying. Thanks a lot, Spirit. We can get an indication from here. We've got a 10 here for you earth signs, 10 coins, and we've got King of Swords, which can also represent winter. The king can represent winter. You've got the 9th, or 9 days, 9 weeks, or 9 months from now. Or 9 could be significant to you. Okay, so they could be possibly a Scorpio, sun, moon, or rising, or Venus. Or this could simply be next time the moon is in Scorpio, or the 9th during Scorpio season, but that's been and gone this year. So, wait, no, it hasn't. It's in 2 days from when I record this. Okay, this could be happening like tomorrow for you guys, if it's the 9th during Scorpio season. Wow, all right. Yeah, I'm reading this incredibly differently to how I normally read, because your message is so complex, guys. I want to find out more about this person, and we're going to change decks. We're going to change decks for you, and I'm going to ask Spirit. Okay, we've had an indication of when, and we see it as being during the cold time of the year. So we're thinking winter, or the very end of autumn, which is now. And if this is a timeless reading, and you're watching this in the beginning of spring, then you can utilise that as being 9 days, 9 weeks from now, 9 months from now, something along those lines, or when the moon's next in Scorpio. All right, guys, so I want to ask Spirit this time, who is this? Who is this person? Let's find out a little bit more about them. They're a Knight of Cups. Ooh, okay. Wow. Oh, this is Cancerian energy. I mean, there's a lot of different star signs indicated, and we go by traditional meanings anyway. But I do see water signs here. I do see Scorpio and Cancer. But yeah, we've got someone who protects their heart, but they want to give it away. They protect their heart, but they want to give it to you. Look at the way that this particular Four of Pentacles is smiling. They're really happy to be holding their heart. They know what it's worth, and it's worth coin, guys. I mean, I think you've attracted them in at this point because you've found that within yourself. And once you realise that your heart is valuable, and don't just give it to anybody, you've attracted somebody that's only interested in you, and they don't just go around chatting up everybody, all right? They're very much a hermit, or someone spends a lot of time going within and thinking, but you do as well. You know, you've got this thinking thing going on, this overthinking. But listen, they're going to help you with that. They're probably into meditation, I feel, and they're going to help you balance your mind out, maybe teach you meditation. And look at this, 10 of Cups for a relationship reading. The Knight of Cups and the 10 of Cups. I mean, could it really get any better for a love reading? This says it's going to be coming in faster than you expect. And when it does come in, it's going to seem like, oh, wow, that happened so fast. It's going to seem like that happened so fast because you didn't see this person like that before. Even though they might be hanging around for a while. You might already know them. But yeah, they're going to turn into, there's knights everywhere for you here. They're going to turn into the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Swords for you. They are serious about you. They're serious about you. I think they might be a little bit younger than you. When I say that, doesn't have to be. These are, non-age specific, non-gender specific readings. This implies that this is going to be transformative for you, Taurus. It's going to transform your life in ways you couldn't even imagine before. Unimaginable ways. And look, like unimaginable ways. And now dreaming is reality. You're so in love. And you've never really been this happy with somebody. So, you are a bit guarded. I think this is you and them. But that's why you've attracted them, because you've developed this energy and you've attracted them in now because they mirror your energy there. And this is mirroring this. There's a lot of mirrors going on. It's actually quite weird how that's happening. It's like you are each other. You're so similar. Do you know what I think? You might have the same life path number. Check that out when you meet them. Check that out with anyone you think this could be. All right. Let's ask Spirit another question. Let's get some more information on this knight. Knight of Swords, Knight of Cups. This beautiful knight. Oh, look at this, guys. Wow. All right. Well, this isn't a negative card in this particular deck. It just means rest, like literally showing someone having a nice sleep. And she's put the swords down. They're still. They're non-action. So it's not, the normal meaning. There's nothing bad here at all. It's literally just having a little rest, And I think that it could actually represent that you just spend a lot of time napping together and like having nice little rests in bed. And you like that comfort, Taurus. And I think your partner does too. There could be a pregnancy in the future. Doesn't have to be, all right? If that's not something you want, obviously, I don't want that for you. But if it is, then it looks like it could be on the cards. This is someone you're just going to spend a lot of time in bed with. Let's put it bluntly, shall we? Let's just be open and upfront. They see you as beautiful and really, really attractive. And it's mutual. This is a complete mutual passion. Fire, there's fiery passion kicking off everywhere. There's enough watery love. You've actually... This is the balance. This is what you've achieved. This relationship is your temperance card come to life. And this is the most beautiful thing that any of us can learn, really, in life. It's one of the hardest things to do, to balance everything in life in moderation and perfectly and make sure that we're not doing anything to excess. Because, anything that we do in excess is poison. She's holding those cups at arm's length. She have a little sip here and a little sip here. Anything else is poison. Dip your toe in the water gently. You don't need to submerge, A couple of flowers. You don't need to take the whole bunch, blah, 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 whatever. It's about experiencing joy, pouring into your own cup. Okay? You can't pour from an empty cup. So I see that that's what this relationship gives you. And you're going to spend a lot of time in bed and really, really, really be into each other. And this is incredibly gorgeous. I'm really happy for you, Taurus. Yeah, you do need somebody I think you love being in a relationship, but you're really scared of being in a relationship because you always get hurt. Okay, this is time to stop feeling like that. Ace of Swords. This is time to cut through the crap. This is the card of cutting through the crap. All right? This is going to be a truth-revealing relationship, and one in which you can really, really see them for what they are. They see you for what you are, and you mirror each other, and you cut through all the games that other people sort of like to play, and you cut through all the drama, and you cut through the crap. You don't want that drama anymore. You want this overflowing cup of peace, even if it is going to be too much for you. I don't think much is too much for you. You're overwhelmed with emotion, and that's not going to be a bad thing. They're going to help you out with the moderation thing anyway. The relationship itself is all-encompassing with regards to you learning moderation in the relationship. It's going to help you grow. This relationship is part of your karmic growth, your natural growth. I use the word karmic not in a bad way. I mean, it's like your destiny. So I don't really, I didn't mean like it's a karmic relationship or anything like that. All right, guys? I just mean it's like part of your soul mission to go through this relationship of beauty and amazing love so that you can better yourself. And as I said that, this came out. And I'm kind of a bit shook. It's exactly what I just said. It's destiny. This is what you deserve. And you're getting it. And you might not even think, you might think, what is she talking about? I've got no sign of love on the horizon. Blah, blah, blah. I don't even know where it's coming from. And that's why I'm watching this. Well, I'm here to tell you, you are going to get this. It's coming. And it may not seem like it, but there is hope in the darkness. And that's why we've had this beautiful moon. Because this shows your emotions and how it feels so bleak sometimes. It feels so dark. But it isn't. It's never dark. How can it be dark when the moon shines so bright? It's never dark. Even outside. Well, it can be very cloudy and dark. Okay, but you've got a light that shines within you and you need to make it shine. Go inside meditations like this. Understand that all the truth lies within you. And whether you like it or not, this beautiful relationship is coming and you are going to like it. I do see pregnancy, or certainly the start of a new beginning and something you can do together. I see very, very happy just under the covers with this person. You're not giving too much of your heart away at first, but I think you start to open up and let go because you talk to each other a lot. You have a lot of pillow talk. You do, and it gives you this winning sensation, this relationship. I'm going to put that deck down for a moment. Right, literally, like, you have a lot of pillow talk. This is transformational for you. This is one of the best relationships you've ever had in your life, and this person really is serious about you. They're serious about you, and they study you before they even come along and say anything. They really want to get to know the real you, not just, an imagined version or something like that. They want to get to know the real you. And you should be feeling quite blessed, actually, because they don't give their attention to everybody. Like, they're the star as well. They're a star. But you make them feel like they won. And it gives you this winning feeling. It's because you can talk to each other. And you do have pillow talk. And you cut through the crap. And you've got this equal ability to hold onto the heart and preserve it for the right person. So you're talking to each other and studying each other and checking each other out, just to make sure it's worth handing over your hearts. But you're doing it in such a mutual way that it's giving you the happiness. Before you've even decided, you don't have to think too much. You're just having fun under the covers. You see that they're into you and you appreciate that, so you give it back. And it's just mutual giving and receiving. It's just wonderful. It's just mutual giving and receiving. And yeah, this is about something they're going to come and say and do. They're coming towards you with a beautiful cup of love, the Ace of Cups. And wow, it's very exciting, guys. I'm really happy for you. I'm going to pull you some oracle cards. My lovely Tauruses. Then we're going to move on and do some little letters. But yeah, this is a blessed communion. Definitely something destined and that you deserve. Didn't I say you're going to spend time indoors in the sanctuary together? Full moon completion. Interesting. All right. This is definitely a transformative period for you. Where have we got the Hanged Man? Yeah, it's going to completely transform your relationship and it's going to close off old cycles, ready for the new. And you're going to spend so much time indoors together and just feeling comfortable. I want you to make sure you keep up that balance thing because they're quite an exciting person, possibly a fire sign or a water sign, as I say, but they're somebody that likes to socialise a lot. And I do think Sagittarius or Cancer are the most likely candidates. Lightning power. Right, you've got to harness your power now. Let me just actually channel a little message through the card here. What's that card about, Spirit? I see that I see you like literally like holding each other's hands and hugging each other and like gaining power and strength from each other. Guys, this is a relationship where you have to be each other's rock. They're going to be yours and it's going to be wonderful. but there's up to a point. Everyone's gonna run out of power. That's what this is about, you see. Can't pour from an empty cup. So, it's got a million meanings, but this relationship is, I do feel like this was the most important card pulled today for you guys. Temperance. Cave. Spending a lot of time indoors. This is going to complete old cycles for you, and you're going to learn to love again. And it's going to give you this ultimate sense of, like, I don't want to say powers. It can be thought of in such a negative way, especially when it comes to relationships. It's not a very good thing to use when it comes to relationships, but it's going to make you feel this incredible electricity between you, and that you've got this power when you're together, and because you're together, because you are each other's, now the world is all right, and that's power. That's your power. You're holding this new sense of who you are, and they're giving it to you through all the electricity when you hold hands. It's so beautiful, guys. I want to put this right on the front as well, because I can't pick it up. Gooey-eyed loveliness. Look at that. Knight of Cups. The way they're looking at you. Oh, sweet, right? I do say sometimes that's an indication of someone younger, but it doesn't have to be. Let's get a couple more. Let's see what your letters are saying. Sometimes I get spirit-guided messages from these, and sometimes their names, things like that. Let's have a look. And if you want to screenshot these so you can work out if there's any initials or places or things relevant to yourself, then go ahead. Look at that. You've been around. I see begin again. I see you've been around. These are spirit guided messages coming out. And this is a new beginning for you. Begin around, begin again. Being around, begin again. I'm getting. I also see the name Craig. I don't know if that's relevant to you. And Ben. Tag. Brain. It could be Brian. They don't have to be these names, obviously. Of course, that won't resonate with everybody. But, I like to get the little messages from the letters because sometimes they're so incredible and they sum up the entire reading. Look at this gatekeeper I'm getting. Like, you've been gatekeeping your heart for so long. What I really want you to do is let that heart sing. We want to follow that red heart. Where is he? I remember him well. He literally wants to go over there to where his passions are. And I want you to be this guy now. And look, it's not that far away. He's nearly there. So you just have to step over there and walk towards where your heart truly lies. And you deserve to be with someone that feels the same way. And this person is going to be that person. I see that things are only getting better for you. You can turn this around. Create your own reality. This is all about creation. Wow, creation. And the Empress. Where's she gone? Look at that. Look what you got. Creation and the Empress. Wow. This is a union of souls, guys. This is going to be great. It's going to be fabulous. It's going to be whatever that means. All right, guys. I'm going to leave it there for you. Thank you for joining me, my beautiful Taureans. It was lovely for you to share your energy with me. I'm Mystic Lady Tarot 777. And if you like tarot readings, please join me over on Instagram. And please subscribe and like. If it didn't resonate, I do this out of love. And please just move on if it didn't resonate. I love you guys. All right. Take care. Bye.